do I set the tone for this one? The DSF Dark-Star Dreadnought is, hands down, the most recognizable ship in the Debris Regional Reassembly Tournament series. Well, to me it is anyway. It's been submitted to multiple events, it's inspired a great deal of similar ships, and has become a staple of my crystalline testing bench. Looking this thing over, we got a massive array of plasma condensers, a bunch of missiles in a nice ring, an extremely recessed core, and an absolutely insane double-stacked column of armor down the middle. Now, why am I making this video? Because this ship is freaking insane! DRRT number 1. That is where it all started. Now, how did Dark-Star do here? Dark-Star lost only one match in the qualifications, and it never died. No one had an answer for it. No one did. It simply had too much health in front of the core that everyone would just die to its condensers. And how about that match that it lost? Did it die? It sure didn't. It just timed out on a Kiter alliance. Nuts! And did this ring true for the optimized, hand-picked playoff alliances? Kinda did. While it did lose a few rounds, Dukeslayer chose a diverse alliance that could take out nearly everything. And did it? You know it, Dark-Star won DRRT number 1 as the first seeded alliance captain. Insanity. Yeah, after that insane performance, Dark-Star deserves a resubmission. Did things change after everyone gained the ability to test against it? Well, kinda, actually. In this tournament, the standardized factions mod was enabled, causing the crystalline faction to not have as significant of an advantage over many of the other weaker factions. But here's Dark-Star taking advantage of a distracted starship. And here's Dark-Star dealing with the terrifying power that is standardized factions red. And here it is destroying an entire alliance in qualification match number 17. During the second tournament, it always ended up having suffered a great deal of pain at the end of each match, while still being able to freaking remove entire alliances from the arena. And during the playoffs, oh boy. Choosing another wedge-shaped crystal brawler was a pretty good decision, especially with that ball of freaking death alongside you. How'd you get such a good alliance at rank 3? Crazy stuff, I tell you. But the real question is, will its streak hold? In DRRT 3, for the most part, the answer was a yes. Though everyone could test against it for 2 whole tournaments, its presence in the arena was still freaking terrifying. In DRRT number 3, there were at least 2 people who designed ships for the express purpose of taking out Dark-Star. My god, people wanted the ship to die. Created by Splinter, Shovelhawk was a 1v1 focus design that was able to do this. Which is ridiculous. It just didn't even care. It just drilled all the way through the double-stacked crystalline armor to reach the core. And Joyce18 finally tuned his ship, Servine Corvux's AI trigger so that it was able to evade Dark-Star long enough to take out its weapons. And they ended up on the same alliance in the playoffs. After the bracket had run its course, Dark-Star and Shovelhawk captained the alliances in the finals. During these matches, the campaign of Dark-Star was finally put to rest. Shovelhawk would just drill right through the middle. Splinter, as always, producing yet another absolute terror, taking the tournament as the rank 1 alliance captain, just as Dark-Star had done in the first tournament. Though Dark-Star's original campaign has been vanquished, it would pass into legend as one of the most recognizable ships of all. This was made official in DRRT 6, where its iconic shape was used as the basis for the DRRT logo for the first time. It's still used today. Duke submitted Dark-Star to DRRT 6 as well. It's just one of those ships that you gotta prepare for in the arena, because it's already prepared enough to fight you.